Okay. Hey everyone, we're back with another video. It is good to see y'all. So I finally am doing a live stream with the friend I was talking about earlier. So, if you want, you can say hello to the viewers. That's up to you.
Yo, that your work?
Huh?
Yo, yo,
Yeah, they can hear you. I think, pretty sure. Uh,
yo. Okay.
oh my god. Okay. Alright, yeah, but yeah, we've been yeah, this is one of my new friends that I made earlier before school ended. So I wanted the plans for a while, but it didn't work. It wasn't working because we were always busy doing stuff. So, but now we can finally do it. So without out of the way, let's get started. So we're watching Fisher Divine. He's like a YouTube scaler, and we're gonna be watching how strong is Gumball and the rest of his family. There's like other videos too. So hopefully our guest here enjoys. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. Hopefully you can see it properly. All right, out of the way, let's get it, guys. Start.
Watterson, a blue cat who thinks he owns the entire world, and he literally does. In a show where every character has the ability to manipulate reality, what makes this one stand out? As soon as he opened his eyes, he was at the center of all of creation, and his parents had no idea the god they were raising. The show title is right. This cat is amazing. Even as early as a child, Gumball was able to move so fast that every
You can't really see it. It's like so hard to like use this because I'm using my phone right now. So hold on, I'm so sorry. Let me see. Is there like a way I can like flip it over and then yeah, maybe that'll work. I don't know. God damn it, bruh. Okay, let's see here. I guess that kind of works. Yeah. All right. Well, let's do it like that. All right. If it, I'm sorry about this. Sorry about that. Hopefully it works.
everything around him
Okay. All right.
seemed to be moving in slow motion, using Einstein's time dilation formula, which is used to describe how time slows for an object as it approaches the speed of light. And plugging in all the numbers, we see that Gumball was moving faster than light. This means time slows down for Gumball relative to someone at rest. Time would theoretically stop for Gumball from the perspective of an external observer. This is why everything around him looks frozen or in slow motion. This is actually pretty consistent considering that when Gumball grows up, he can actually control time. In the episode titled The Countdown, Gumball was late for school and accidentally broke the screen, causing time to stop completely, and used the clock to send him and Darwin back in time to before the creation of the universe, before the Big Bang, which would have no time as space and time have not came into existence. And then he just straight up tanks the Big Bang, with the Big Bang producing over 90 duodecillion joules of energy, which is 9 followed by 69 zeros. Gumball even went into the past to rob himself so that he can get his money back. What is happening?
Wait. Okay. Okay. Wait. First, do you understand what's going on first before I continue? Because you might be lost. I'm not sure. Are you lost so far, or because okay, you understand? Okay. Good. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. Good. All right.
Really? So,
Okay. Good. Just let me know if you have any questions about anything. I'll try to answer them the best I can.
He has even aged him and Darwin into elders by speaking gibberish. In the episode titled The Secret, he was literally liquefied, reduced to droplets by a machine, and reformed like nothing happened. He was shattered into a million pieces and regenerated on the spot. In The Procrastinators, Gumball and Darwin ate themselves into nothingness and still came back, meaning Gumball can resurrect himself after being erased from any physical form. He can paint a fence instantly over and over, seemingly not even moving from the same spot. He can use his brain to tune out time, snapping back to see the world ruined by plagues from space and arrive in the future. More consistently, we know that dreams in the amazing world of Gumball are not bounded by time or space and exist outside of reality, and Gumball and Darwin are able to exist between dreams. But he isn't just fast or durable, he's a universal threat with the ability to control the plot of the show and shatter the fourth wall. Gumball is able to shatter the screen, rearrange subtitles, and literally stop screen transitions. He knows that he's fictional, and he knows that he's the main character. And in the finale, it's shown that the Watterson family resets between every episode, meaning Gumball is locked in a status quo loop where death, drama, and defeat are canonically erased. Reality warps around him so that he can never lose. He can interact with non-physical entities, touch ghosts like Carrie, and has law manipulation from performing a literal moonwalk that broke the laws of physics. In the episode titled The Signal, he noticed that TV static was affecting him in real time and deduced that he was on TV. He immersion hopped into a picture frame, a movie, and even fought characters in a video game. In the episode titled The Rerun, Gumball gets his hands on a remote that allows him to control everything in reality. He was even able to erase Cartoon Network from going to the next show. He would be relative if not above his father, who can destroy all of reality. And best of all, he isn't just a cat. Gumball has the ability to literally change his DNA, taking out and adding whatever he wants, changing his form. But speaking of changing forms, Gumball decided to add the DNA of the strongest warriors in the universe, as he has the blood of a Super Saiyan coursing through his veins. Gumball can literally transform into a Super Saiyan 2. Okay, that's pretty cool. We know that normal Super Saiyans in Dragon Ball get a 50 times boost, and Super Saiyan 2 is 2 times that, meaning Gumball's Super Saiyan 2 would be 100 times stronger than normal. Taking this even further, if it's true that Gumball has Saiyan DNA, every single time he's almost died, he would get a Zenkai boost that would make him even stronger. But he didn't just add Saiyan DNA, as he has gamma radiation as well, literally transforming into the Hulk. He's so powerful that he can interact with the president of Cartoon Network and advertise his own show. And to top it all off, he's able to break the cameraman's camera on multiple occasions. His combat skill is actually pretty underrated too. During the bus, Gumball throws hands with Rob in a flying bus where the cops are chasing them. He keeps fighting even after the plane wing slices open the roof and they literally get sucked into the sky. Pause. In the words, he squares off with Darwin in a straight-up Street Fighter match and wins. He can tank Darwin's sneezes that can send cars flying into the air and even send Banana Joe and his entire family to the other side of the Pacific Ocean, landing them in China. He can fall from Saturn and survive and even spit acid, and against his mom, the strongest physical character in the show, Gumball consistently holds his own long enough to fight over a remote or just sneak candy in her cart. I'll be doing a video soon on Nicole to show you how ridiculous this actually is. Overall, Gumball would scale to 5th dimensional with immeasurable speed. And shout out to Jay, who dropped 50 to sponsor this video. In the end, Gumball has come a long way from opening his eyes to a brand new world. His brand new world. So the next time you laugh at Gumball thinking he's just a cartoon cat, remember this. He tanked the birth of existence. He shattered time, warped reality, and laughed in the face of death. He's fought gods, rewound fate, and turned the entire structure of his universe into his personal playground. Weaving reality like the fabric of a shirt, it costs 25 cents to put a god in the dirt. What's up, guys? Stefan. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss it.
Alright, so do you have any questions before we go to the next one or what? Because like I don't think you know what 5th dimensional means or immeasurable speed, right?
I think of the dimensions, like 3-dimensional, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, you're on the right path. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, you're on the right path.
So he would be really good in like what? 5th-dimensional combat?
Well, it's not like that. Okay, so basically what he means by that, so like there's different dimensions, different tiers. So it's basically the same thing as like what I was saying before, like universal or multiversal is pretty much the same way. Yeah, so like 3rd dimension.
So it's like a tier.
Yeah, so I guess I'm pretty sure he's gonna say this in one of his other videos. Like he's gonna tell you what it means, but I think 5th dimensional, what he said before, I think it means like low complex multiversal. So it's like it's higher than just being a regular multiversal threat and what or whatever. So it's like it's a lot of tiers and whatnot. Actually. We could do a little detour. There's actually a video that explains that. There's actually a video on here too, as well, that explains that. It's like,
Alright.
yeah, if you don't mind, that is. It's up to you. You're the guest here, so okay.
We can do it.
Great. Sounds great. Appreciate
It's
you.
not like
No. It's not. It's just like a few minutes. No, it's not. It's
I'm
not.
just talking.
It's only.
I'm pulling it back.
Yeah, you're good. It's only like 5. It's only like 5 minutes. You're good. All these videos are really short. They're only like 5 minutes or so. They're not that long. Yeah. Don't worry. I ain't gonna push you through that. Don't worry.
Dick's epic 4th of July sale is on. Take 20% off bog bags and igloo coolers. 25%.
Oh wait.
Blue hedgehog whose goal
Okay,
is
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait. Okay, this is how strong Archie Sonic is. So Archie Sonic, if you don't know, is like the comic book version of Sonic, and it's also non-canon, and it kind of discontinued. But this version of Sonic is stronger than the current one that we have right now at the moment. So, yeah. But anyway, that's the video for today.
Archie Sonic, a blue hedgehog whose goal is to save the world, and he can do it in a blink of an eye, because evil dies in the blue light. Saying this hedgehog is fast is a pretty big understatement. Here we go! Archie Sonic is so ridiculously fast that within the time it takes you to read this, he's already ran to every planet in the entire universe, even the ones we don't even know of, and still makes it back before you're done. Which would mean Sonic is running 324 octillion times faster than light. He was able to make a water ball and threw it in a tenth of a femtosecond, which is 1/quadrillionth of a second. Even characters that can literally stop time cannot stop Sonic from running, proving that even time itself is far too slow. Sonic is capable of fighting Solaris, which is a being who was consuming all of time itself once he was awoken. With this being existing in the past, present, and future, but there's no future where he's faster than Sonic. Sonic was also able to reverse a black hole generator that exploded and sent Sonic 849,000 light years away, crash landing him on a distant planet. Within the comics themselves, Sonic's speed is so great that it's literally stated to be incalculable. But for power scaling terms, we would call this level of speed immeasurable. Let's actually break down the speed tiers so you guys can understand the difference, and you can use this for future videos. The term infinite speed refers to a character being able to cross an infinite distance in any finite amount of time. For example, if there's an infinite universe and a character is able to travel to another one, crossing that infinite distance in literally any finite amount of time, let's say like 3 seconds, they would classify for infinite speed. The next speed tier above this is immeasurable speed, which is being able to move beyond linear time. For example, characters being able to jump forwards or backwards in time as they are unbounded by the natural flow of time itself. And lastly, irrelevant speed. This is in reference to a character that is beyond the concepts of space, time, and distance, deeming their speed, well, irrelevant, or being so fast that it doesn't matter. Within the world that Sonic resides in, there's stated to be infinite multiverses with infinite variations on infinite possibilities, with realms like the imaginary world that are stated to have infinite dreams within them. Sonic's strength, speed, and all his other stats are amped by the Precious Stone, which is the nexus of reality and the gateway to the imaginary world. The crystal is stated to be welded out of the dreams and hopes of various dimensional worlds and supports the existence of extra-dimensional worlds. The Chaos Force is stated to be a higher plane of existence, and this Chaos Force would embody things like the Chaos Emeralds and Power Rings, with Sonic gathering 1 billion of these rings that are essentially extra lives. So technically you have to kill Sonic 1 billion times in order to finally win. The Chaos Emeralds themselves are stated to have infinite power, and when Sonic gains all of them, the blue light turns gold, making dreams a reality. Super Sonic. Sonic with his new blinding light is stated to have infinite strength and speed, and when all of this power condenses into his hands, even attacks threatening the existence of the entire Sonic cosmology are nullified when he lets it go. When Sonic gets his hands on a Super Emerald, he gains a whole new world of power. Ultra Sonic being able to tap into the raw magic of chaos, alter matter at an atomic level, and even open portals around space-time itself. With chaos magic being able to enhance strength, knowledge, and even grant wishes. and can even reverse brainwashing, turn back time, and rewrite the reality of his entire multiverse. Dr. Eggman stated that Sonic has become the literal embodiment of chaos and become a factor in fights that no one can account for. And it was even stated that no matter how much power Mammoth has, Sonic will always be destined to win. Wow. It's kind of crazy how the strongest Chaos Wizard in all of history deems the only way to beat Sonic is to wait for him to die. Overall, Archie Sonic would scale to complex multiversal with immeasurable speed. In the end, our favorite blue hedgehog has come a long way in a fast amount of time, because this hedgehog is fast enough to catch people moving into the future and drag them back to the present. Because who else can look time in the eyes and say, "You're too slow"? What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification.
Okay, so now you know the speed tiers now. So do you remember them? Like, we gotta test your memory here. Did you?
I think I understand.
Okay, all right, that was good. Okay, hopefully. Okay, next one. We're gonna be it's another. It's how strong is Nicole Watterson? So it should be here. Yeah, there it is. Found it. Okay. Okay.
This island was the research facility.
Not the video, obviously.
For the original Jurassic.
Okay, get rid of
Watterson, the mother of Gumball and the strongest character in the entire show. Her son has the ability to control all of reality, turn into a Super Saiyan, make his dreams a reality, and use some of the highest forms of Toon Force in existence. But for some reason, he's terrified of his mom. And after this video, you'll see exactly why. Nicole, using just a fraction of her power, is able to take Gumball, Darwin, and Anais to school on time by moving faster than the speed of sound.
Okay.
What? We travel faster than the speed of sound. Give it a second.
Have a nice day.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Mom.
Even more than this, she has shown that she is far superior to Gumball in almost every way. She can strike fear into her opponents and control them just by being angry around them. She can shapeshift and manipulate her size to almost any physical form, and she's able to create things out of nothing, even things that don't even exist, as she can create a literal invisible car and she knows how to drive it. And just by snapping her fingers, she can generate shockwaves that can stun anyone within its range. She can even generate shockwaves with just a glare, but it isn't her eyes that make her terrifying, it's what's within them. Nicole's eyes lead to the underworld, where souls are trapped for eternity, as she can drain someone's lifespan over 100 years just by looking in their eyes. While Gumball is able to break time itself and travel back in time to before the Big Bang, making his speed immeasurable, as moving in a place devoid of time breaks the speed formula, and then he just straight up tanks the Big Bang, which produces 90 duodecillion joules of energy, which is absolutely insane. For comparison, 90 duodecillion joules of energy would be over 400 trillion times more powerful than the largest nuclear bomb in human history. And it would be 900 trillion times more powerful than the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. This amount of energy would even be more powerful than all the energy the sun would ever emit over 750 billion years. And yet Gumball is still weaker than his mother, as the entire show relies on Nicole to live. The Amazing World of Gumball is a TV show and setting, and the stability of the entire show depends on the budget of the Wattersons. Nicole is the breadwinner of the family, and therefore she has the strongest influence over the show's state. With Nicole having such a powerful influence that the entire show itself almost got canceled when she was temporarily bankrupt, which means Gumball's entire world, every realm, every dimension, and even the space between dreams that exist outside of space and time, was disintegrating and falling apart, glitching and deceasing in production quality until it became worse than the storyboard itself, which makes Nicole Watterson a necessary existence for the show to exist, basically becoming the god of it all. She was even able to notice when time was rewound by Richard being employed, with Richard being able to destroy the entire Amazing World of Gumball universe just by getting a job. Nicole can, just like her son, break the fourth wall, as she knew her fighting moves were being censored and even noticed subtitles beneath her being changed. Being above Gumball is extremely impressive, as Nicole has fought entire anime episodes against her childhood rival inside the gymnasium of Elmore Middle School, with Yuki spending years of her life to become a better martial artist and yet still can't defeat Nicole, who hasn't trained for at least 12 years. It was even stated that Gumball or any of the other kids tried to interfere with the fight, they would be completely annihilated, which is ridiculous because Gumball himself can transform into a Super Saiyan 2, as a normal Super Saiyan would grant him a 50 times increase to all of his stats, and Super Saiyan 2 would be 2 times that, making Gumball's strength, speed, and all of his other abilities over 100 times stronger than the ones he's shown in his base form. And this same Gumball would still just be a liability in a fight even when he's trying to help his mom. This is pretty interesting because we know Gumball has the ability to change his DNA to grant himself new abilities and forms. But Saiyan DNA might be generational, a trait passed down by the most obvious answer, his mother. This is even more consistent as Nicole has even been able to use the Kamehameha technique in her battle, meaning it's possible that Nicole herself can transform into a Super Saiyan 2, as this blood is in her DNA. But if it's true that Nicole is even stronger than Gumball and has a better understanding of Ki, she could possibly even have higher forms of Super Saiyan, like Super Saiyan 3, which multiplies her strength over 400 times. And even more interesting, it might be the case that instead of transforming into a monkey, she takes the form of a cat, having her own version of Super Saiyan 4. But that's just something to think about. It's kind of funny to think that Gumball's transformation was reminiscent of Gohan, as both of them are half-blooded Saiyans. Nicole is a master of martial arts as she's took on her entire family by herself casually, and even as a child trained in karate since she was 8 years old and won the Elmore Kunmite, and she has a light enough touch that she can land on a butterfly's wings and even transform into a demon with immeasurable strength. But that's exactly what she is. Overall, Nicole would scale to 5th dimensional with immeasurable speed. And shout out to Timeless who dropped 80 to sponsor this video. In the end, Nicole is far different from any character inside this amazing world, and she's the...
Yeah, that's insane, right? Wow. Where are you guys getting this?
$80?
Where are you guys getting this money to pay for these videos, bro? That's insane. Jeez Louise. I need, if you guys could tell me, I need to go there and work there, dog. That's insane. Yeah, where you guys getting this money to pay for this?
Like, they have the money to spend $80
On a video.
for a YouTube video.
Yeah, that's insane.
Oh my god.
It must be rich or something, bro. We need that money now. Where's that money at? Alright.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh my god.
most feared out of all of them. Her strength is what keeps this world alive, and I've never heard truer words. Because strength is earned, and she will never lose it. This may be Gumball's world, but don't forget who brought him into it. What's up, guys? It's Devon. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Like doing fire quotes every 5 seconds. You're gonna get used to that. He like does that every single video, like every single one.
Who's writing this?
Nah, for real. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like I think
These lines are kind of fire.
yeah, literally. You know, I think he comes up with these like on the spot, just like that. I'm just amazed how he just does that. It's actually insane. That's what he said anyway.
His fingers.
Yeah, it's not his fingers. Just like just comes up with a crazy line. Goodness gracious.
You know what's smart?
All right.
Treating yourself
Okay, so next one is how strong is Richard?
without cheating your goals. Eat smart with Factor.
Alright, that's not the video.
I have to finish this paper.
I mean,
I'm swamped.
it
No one
might be. We don't know yet.
told me college would be so...
Not the video.
Richard
Okay, thank you.
Watterson. In the amazing world of Gumball, there are countless characters who can destroy the universe by pushing the limits of their strength. But there's only one character who can destroy the universe by doing anything at all. The most unpredictable out of all of them. And that's the strength that's the most terrifying. At first glance, Richard's antics seem harmlessly idiotic, yet beneath this facade lies a titan with abilities beyond comprehension. He's able to display fighting skills that briefly matches even Nicole's legendary martial arts prowess. As Nicole herself has been training in martial arts since she was 8 years old, he's a genuine weapon master, juggling chainsaws blindfolded without breaking a sweat and accidentally annihilating foes with ordinary house objects. His durability is beyond comprehension. In the prank, Richard shrugs off breaking 5 ribs like it was nothing, and he even possesses immortality, as Richard has survived almost anything you can think of, and he's even lived without his heart, making him tougher than mythological immortals who need at least one vital organ to live. In the finale, it's revealed that the Watterson family resets between every episode, meaning Richard is locked in a status quo loop where death, trauma, and defeat are canonically erased from existence, meaning Richard will never lose, and he will continue to live even after the show is gone. Richard is able to conjure things with his mind, even things that shouldn't even be real within the amazing world of Gumball. He's able to create an invisible truck and he knows how to drive it. He's able to teleport and even shapeshift his body into any physical form. Richard's Wonder Hug, introduced in The Joy, unleashes empathetic manipulation, spreading a literal virus of happiness and zombifying anyone unfortunate enough to come into contact with him. It's an ability that's both funny and terrifying at the same time, turning his affection into a weapon of mass joy. But it wouldn't stop here, as Richard's strength continues to grow even stronger. Richard claimed he casually devoured a white whale, and during the menu, he ate every joyful burger in Elmore in a single hour. Yet none of these compare to Richard's Ring of Fire attack, where he transforms into a planet-sized titan and fires cosmic blasts, reducing any celestial body into cosmic dust. In one episode of The Amazing World of Gumball, Richard almost destroys all of reality simply by getting a job. Every time he gets closer to delivering the pizza, reality warps more and more, turning night into day, turning clouds into rocks, and turning gravity.
He legit just got a job and just started destroying everything. That's insane. Like he wasn't even trying to do anything. He just got a job. That's insane.
Like, God himself decided that he is not allowed to get a job. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh my god.
Off. The craziest part about this is that he's able to affect Gumball himself, with Gumball being able to tank the Big Bang, which produces 90 duodecillion joules of energy, which is more energy than the sun will ever produce in 950 billion years. With each step he takes, he warps Gumball and the rest of the family more and more, sending them back in time and even changing them into real-life animals. With this being Gumball's world, where he can stop Cartoon Network from going to the next show with his remote and even promote his own show to the president of the entire franchise, yet he's helpless in stopping his father from destroying everything. And remember, all of this is happening simply because Richard is getting a job. This doesn't even consider when Richard actually works out and gets completely shredded, boosting all of his stats, including his ego. Now wait a minute, I actually just thought of this. If Richard is Granny JoJo's son, does that make him a Joestar? Yeah, let's not get into that. That'd be too broken. Richard is a master at combat and has a...
Yeah, don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. That man is a menace to society. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. You're wrong for that, dog.
That was fucking crazy.
Oh my god. Alright, let's continue. Wait, at the
hologram technology in his brain, kind of like Iron Man. And when Richard really puts his mind to it, he goes crazy. But amidst this god-tier strength, Richard remains hilariously dumb. His intelligence scales lower than an amoeba, as confirmed by doctors in the brain. He misunderstands marriage proposals in the Goons, and even struggles with a 4-piece puzzle in the Slip. Yet somehow his infinite stupidity only magnifies his cosmic dominance. Richard Watterson isn't just comic relief, he's an
having a seizure trying to think of something, bruh.
That's fucking wild, dude.
Oh my god.
This guy's catching so many strays.
Nah, for real, dude. That man's actually having like a brain seizure, dude. Just trying to think of something. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god! And I thought Super Goku, current Goku was dumb. This is the level of stupidity no one can match, dog. Oh my god! Yeah, no offense,
Oh
Richard.
my
You're not smart, dog. Oh my god.
He's just not. He's just not allowed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Accidental deity whose sheer incompetence and raw cosmic power defy all logic and reason. Forget gods, this pink bunny slipper titan casually strolls through universal destruction. In this amazing world of Gumball, remember, the greatest threats to reality don't always look the part. Sometimes they're the ones you least expect. Overall, Richard Watterson would scale to 5th dimensional with immeasurable speed. And shout out to Greg who dropped 51 to sponsor this video.
Wait,
Money this motherfucker had.
I don't know. And also, I was gonna say, I was gonna say that did Richard just run over a gnome and the other gnome cried, dog? Wait, go back. There's no way. Wait.
Least expect. Overall, Richard Watterson would scale to 5th dimensional with immeasurable speed.
Yeah, he just killed the gnome. He just killed the gnome. And the gnome was crying. Look, the tears.
Murder.
That's murder. Nah, this man's a murderer.
Bro.
Nah.
Lock this guy up.
Nah, for real. Nah, this man was clearly just murdered.
That was fucking foul. That was foul.
Yeah, it was foul. Look, this man is crying.
And shout out to Greg
Bro, he just
who dropped 51 to sponsor this.
He can't even do anything about it. He can't even move. Oh my god. That's murder.
So messed up.
That is messed up.
video.
Nah, for
In
real. Nah, they're demon.
the end,
That's insane.
this rabbit is something special, being able to destroy Gumball's entire world if he decides to get up from his couch, from the weakest to the strongest, in one giant leap. He won't be napping alone. He puts gods to sleep. What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and
Okay,
hit that
but nah, that scene is still stuck in my head, dog. Nah, that's a murderer. Nah, get this man out of here. Lock this man up.
He killed someone.
Nah, and the person.
He didn't even feel sorry.
Yeah, and the other person, the other gnome can't even do anything. He's just stuck there. He can't even do anything, bruh. Oh my god. Nah, that's murder.
Is going to die.
Nah, for real. They're going to jail.
Perfect morning
Oh my
calls
god.
for the perfect, ridiculously craveable pairing.
Okay, this is the last
Jimmy Dean
one.
griddle
Like,
cakes.
This how strong is this Darwin? This is the last one, I'm pretty sure. So
God. Darwin
Already.
yeah, he didn't make an Anish one yet, I don't think. So maybe sooner or later we can
One
watch.
day. One day.
Yeah, one day.
One
Wait, I can't like flipping move the video to the beginning here. Hold on. There you go. Alright, much better. Alright.
Darwin Watterson. In a universe where rulers of physics are suggestions and the laws of reality get rewritten every Tuesday.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, before I continue, actually, I'm so sorry. I gotta check to see if the live stream's actually going. Okay, Ashley's right there. He said hello. I can't hear. You're not talking. Oh, you can't hear me? That's weird. Don't tell me this whole time you guys couldn't hear us. Oh my god. They should be able to hear us. That's so weird. That's actually weird. Well, actually, can you check the live? Actually, can you check the live stream right quick on your phone? So the second channel. Yeah. Actually, no. I can do it. No, actually, don't worry about it. I can do it. Actually, hold on. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Yep. That's so weird. Don't tell me that you guys can't even hear us. Yeah, it's a friend of mine. You wanted to watch the live stream, but they can't even hear us. That kind of sucks. Let me see. Actually, no, I can do it. No, actually, don't worry about it. I can do it. No, they can hear it. No, I can hear myself talking. That's weird. Wait, let me see.
Has the ability to literally.
Okay, well, at least they can. Oh, well, maybe they can't hear us. Maybe he couldn't hear us because like the video. He meant like the video was going on or something. Cause like the video was so loud. Maybe that's what he meant. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. I was about to say. Yeah, I was about to say. Don't wait. No way. We did all that and like.
Just weren't talking in that one section.
Yeah. That's all. We're good. Okay, let's restart again. All right.
Darwin Watterson. In a universe where rulers of physics are suggestions and the laws of reality get rewritten every Tuesday, one creature has done the impossible, ascended from a common household fish to a fourth wall-breaking powerhouse with the potential to unravel existence itself. His name is Darwin Raspin Caspin Ahab Poseidon Nicodemus Watterson III, but you can just call him.
Yeah, where are you getting this from? Yeah, first of all, what's that name? And second of all, where are you getting this information from? I never seen that. Where does that come from? I
literally have never heard that before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where are you getting this from?
Where
Where are you getting this from? Where are you getting this from? Is this like from the comic book? I think it's a comic book, but like, where are you getting this stuff from? I don't get it. Where are you getting this from? I never heard of that. What the heck? Well, I mean, probably because no one wants to say all that. That's insane. That's the longest name ever. It's the longest name ever, dog. This man broke the record. That's insane.
Him Darwin, the fish who became a god. Darwin is a walking paradox of power wrapped in orange scales and a heart too big for the laws of physics to handle. Born a goldfish, raised by chaos, and chosen by the narrative gods, Darwin isn't just strong, he's the backup engine of reality, the second son of fiction, whose power doesn't scream, it smiles. At first glance, Darwin is innocent, loving, and soft-spoken, yet beneath that warmth is a resume of feats that would give even the strongest beings in existence a run for their money. Darwin is a fish that has survived being shattered, erased, reduced to droplets, and turned into dust, and yet every time, he's come back like nothing's happened. In the crew, Darwin is blown apart like ceramic, shattered into fragments, and instantly reforms himself. In the procrastinators, he eats himself out of existence.
Okay, who's writing these episodes? Why are they eating themselves? Who's writing these episodes?
Someone's gotta be like smoking and then like immediately going to write.
No, for real, literally, because who's writing these episodes, bro? They eating themselves. Richard killed a gnome. Like, what are we doing here? Oh my god!
Smoking something, bro. There's no way.
Yeah, and then I never liked this. I never one episode about like the joy thing where like Richard hugs Darwin and Gumball and they become zombies and start affecting everyone in the school like with joy or something. I'm like, what is this? What am I watching?
That was someone's nightmare.
Nah, for real. Nah, I think I had nightmares of that when I watched it as a kid, right? It was actually terrifying. Like,
they woke up and decided to make that an episode.
Yeah, like just like where you got these ideas from? They'd be like waking up and like, I'm just gonna I want to cause some chaos. I want to want to do some random stuff. I'm just gonna smoke something and then I'm just gonna see what happens. Like, come on. Oh my god. Okay, well anyway, let's keep going.
And then returns. That isn't just normal durability, that's resistance to existence erasure. With existence erasure being more potent than death, because there is no afterlife to travel to, you're just gone. But Darwin's never been one to give up, and he's always on his way. In The Secret...
No, I actually just realized how insane it is. He was just a regular goldfish, and then like he crawled all the way back to Gumball's house. That's insane. Like, you shouldn't have made it. First of all, he should have died, and then he just suddenly was able to breathe air, and he just crawled all the way there. That's insane. And somehow I didn't die on the way. Nah, for real. That's dedication. Yeah, like you didn't know this guy. You only know Gumball for like what, like a few hours. That's dedication right there, dog. Oh my god, you don't know him for like a few hours. You just gonna do all that just to get back to him. That's insane. Wow. Yeah, that's insane.
Darwin and Gumball are reduced to droplets by a molecular compression machine, essentially liquefied to their base components, and somehow reconstitute themselves without any effort. That's instant regeneration from molecular destruction. And if that wasn't enough, Darwin doesn't need his soul to survive. In another episode, he's literally separated from his soul and casually returns it back to his body.
Wait, what? There's no way. My man was literally about to go to heaven. He just grabs the soul.
Other episode,
He's happy. Look, he has the instrument right there, the wings. He's ready about to go to heaven. He was like,
literally separated from his soul and casually returns it back to his body. That means Darwin is capable of interacting with non-physical constructs and survive complete metaphysical severance.
I don't think so. I haven't watched Gumball in a while. I gotta watch Gumball again. I haven't watched Cartoon Network in a while. And it's like
that one clip is so funny to me because Darwin's soul goes up.
Yeah, and he just grabs it. He just casually grabs it. He's like, "Come back to my body. You ain't going nowhere." That's insane.
Literally.
Oh yeah.
But let's go even
I
further.
remember this episode too, where all the turtles were like destroying all of Elmore or whatever, and then like he finds like the adult turtle or something like that. He just like he's talking about something that you think you can drown me in the bottom of the ocean. Well, guess what, punk? I'm a fish with legs. I like that line. That was fire. I like that. And he just kicks him in the boxes with fireworks.
Funny to me. That's
Yeah.
so funny to me.
That was hilarious. Yeah,
This fish can breathe.
Gumball's a good show. It's a good show. It's just so random though. It's a good show. Overall, it's still a good show. I like it.
Underwater and on land because, of course, he can. Physics was a guest in Elmore and Darwin showed at the door. Darwin's combat is ridiculous as well. In The Remote and the Barrens, he goes head-to-head with Nicole Watterson, arguably the strongest character in the entire show.
To be fair, Nicole's probably holding back. Let's be real. She probably would solo all of them if she really wanted to. They're not combat people. They're probably gonna die. Like, let's be for real. It's probably holding back because they're her family. Other than that, she's probably dead right now. But okay, still, we're gonna give it to nobody else.
And holds his own long enough to survive. He even uses pacifist grappling techniques in the cage, and he can pull off hand-to-hand combat.
So what is that, bro? God,
Even uses pacifist grappling techniques.
Are you hugging Kubayan over here? Oh my god, that's hilarious, bro. He's hugging right now. Like, what is this, bro? Oh my god.
In the cage, and he can pull off hand-to-hand combat sequences that directly scale to Gumball Street Fighter level brawling. A fish who grew legs that knows martial arts. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. Scaling directly to Gumball is extremely impressive, but both of these brothers have shared most of their feats together. In one instance, Gumball and Darwin were late for school and ran so fast that they literally broke the screen and broke time itself. But it doesn't stop there, as both brothers realize they now have the ability to control time itself, as they literally slap the clock backwards and forwards, launching themselves through time, and even before time existed, before the creation of the universe, before the Big Bang. And both Gumball and Darwin stand there as the birth of the universe explodes.
They just survived that like it wasn't even a convenience to them. They just sit there. Oh my god, they were just there. Oh my god. Alright,
The Big Bang produces 90 duodecillion joules of energy, and I know that sounds like a big number, so let's break it down. For comparison, the sun is so hot that it gives off enough energy every second to power Earth for 500,000 years, but it would take more than 1 octillion suns burning for 10 billion years each just to equal the energy of the Big Bang, which means the Big Bang would have enough energy to power Earth for over 1 billion trillion years, which is longer than the age of the universe itself. And this fish just shrugged it off like nothing happened. But it doesn't stop here, as Darwin is even able to exist between.
It was like an event that just happened. It was like, oh, that happened. Moving on. That's insane.
Dreams, which is stated in the episode itself to be a place devoid of space and time, making Darwin's speed immeasurable. Darwin just sneezing, yes, just a sneeze, can obliterate hundreds of homes, launch Banana Joe and his entire family.
Destroyed a whole bunch of houses, bruh. Like, look at this man. Man's sad. His house is gone. He's just sad. Oh my god. Man, lock these people up, dog. They're too dangerous for society. You gotta lock them up. See Rick shit over there? He has a bandana right there. You gotta give them every single one a bandana over their faces, bruh. They're too dangerous to be left alive. They be in prison immediately.
If these people pulled up to the function, oh my god, I'd be tipping.
Nah, yeah, for real. I'm not. No, I'm good. I ain't messing with these
The
guys.
sneeze can obliterate hundreds of homes,
Yeah, house
launch
is
Banana
gone.
Joe and his entire family across the Pacific Ocean, and send cars and trucks flying hundreds of feet into the air, meaning Darwin can destroy your entire livelihood just because he had a feather stuck between his gills. When he gets mad or emotional,
So you tell me this man just destroyed the entire neighborhood because some feather got in his gills? Are you for real? Ain't no way. Oh my god. First of all, how did you even get? Yeah, no, we're
I
gonna
mean,
dip.
it's like,
I'm sorry. What? Yeah, go ahead. Hello.
I mean,
Mm.
huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're good. Keep going. My bad. Sorry. Thought you weren't there for a sec. My bad.
I mean, if that's what the plot demands, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know one thing. I ain't living in the Gumball universe, bro. This is dangerous out there. Ops every corner.
You wake up in the Gumball universe one day.
Nah, please, no, don't say
So
that. Don't
so
say
it's
that.
not over.
I'm not going there. Don't say that. I'm not going there. Heck no, I ain't going there. I'm good. Yeah, like what? I'll just sleep in one.
Go to Elmore Middle School. Do not go to that school, bro.
Nah, yeah, I'm not. I'm not. Like I just wake up in the Gumball universe. I just be in my house chilling, and then the next moment I know my house is gone. Okay, because someone sneezed. Oh my god.
And it's gone.
Nah, literally.
It's gone, literally.
Oh my god, that's insane.
when triggered, Darwin becomes an elemental nightmare capable of fire manipulation, sound-induced paralysis, and voice-based attacks so loud they can literally immobilize others. That's a full-on sound wave force that he does by accident, and when he screams his absolute head off, he can literally crack the cameraman's camera that we're watching the episode on. In terms of speed, Darwin scales directly to Gumball, who dodges lasers from Bobbert, who is stated to use real lasers, which would make him faster than light. But after doing this, that's kind of irrelevant. He moves alongside Nicole, who can blitz across town in seconds, and he reacts to fourth wall bending events in real time. This isn't speed in the traditional sense. This is narrative agility, the ability to operate even as reality bends. Darwin has tanked massive pain explosions, the destruction of Elmore High School, an energy blast that would
What is going on in that school, bro? It's like a war. It's like a war. Wait, go back. It's like a war going on in there. What the heck?
massive pain explosions, the destruction of Elmore High School.
Yeah, what is going, bro? This man trying to kill the flower. They're running around, there's fire everywhere. Oh, the robot's dead.
The purge. It's the purge.
Nah, literally, the robot is dead. Wait, robot's dead. Can you see the robot right there? Robert, he's dead.
Bro.
Nah, that's insane.
God. They killed Robert.
Nah, yeah, but you know it's bad if Robert dies. You know it's bad if he dies, dog, because he's like one of the strongest people there.
But like,
Yeah, that's insane. Nah, he's dead. Yeah, it's just like war going on. They're just talking right now. They're just talking while warfare is going on right now. Oh my god.
School, an energy blast that would disintegrate most life forms.
Yeah,
But
this
most
exploding happens,
importantly,
okay.
Darwin survives transitions between genres, styles, and formats.
Yeah, I do
In
not
The
remember this
Inquisition, when the show turns live action, he continues to function while everyone else glitches. That
what?
means Darwin has meta durability.
What is this episode? Did you see this episode before? Is it just me?
God, I've seen clips of this on TikTok.
Yeah, I think I seen it too, but like, I don't know what the episode is. I never seen this episode though of Gumball. What the heck? And I think
Nuts.
yeah, I think they're also making like another episode. Like I think they're making another series like of Gumball 2 after a while. I think they're doing that too. I think that's coming out, but that's insane. I never seen this episode though. Oh my god. It's so random, bro. There's always some random stuff going on.
He can survive not just in-story events, but changes to the story structure itself. He can stop time so he can finish reading a card. He has age manipulation, rapidly turning him and Gumball into elderly men just by talking. He has magnesium manipulation, fire bending, levitation, and teleportation. He can create an...
My lamb look high as heck. What the heck? Look at this man. He looks so high, bro. What the heck?
Ascended.
What is? Yeah, look, he ascended to another level of existence, bro. But like, he's not. What the heck? My man looks high as heck, bro. Gumball's just looking at him like with the straightest side eye of all time. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Amnesia manipulation, firebending, levitation, and
Oh, it looks so
teleportation.
high right
He
now.
can create and drive an invisible car with nothing but his pure imagination, meaning he has the power to generate matter and narrative outcomes purely through belief alone.
Okay.
Odin Valhalla Rising,
fine.
now available
God
on
dang
mobile
it,
and
bro.
PC, exclusively
That,
with Google
man.
Play Games.
I gotta
Ascend to Valhalla on a larger PC screen.
Because these ads are gonna drive me insane.
Darwin is also a master manipulator, not through malice, but through emotion. He can guilt trip people into obedience, hypnotize them with his
Oh, man, I'm
eyes,
sorry.
and
Wait,
use sheer
Did you say something? I can't really hear you. Like a little low now. What's going on?
My neighbors started mowing their lawn.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, it's 4 p.m. Whatever, man. I guess if you want to. Okay.
Wait, what happened?
I'm talking about my neighbors mowing their lawn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like 4. It's like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. They're just mowing their lawn for some reason. Okay.
empathy to overpower magical forces. In one episode, he broke through a love potion.
Bro, this show is actually hilarious. Go back. Wait, that man.
Empathy to overpower magical
My man was refusing a hug.
forces. In one episode, he broke through
Dude,
That man looks traumatized.
what is wrong with you?
That man looks
his
traumatized.
eyes
Go
and
back,
use
wait.
sheer
That man looks
empathy to
traumatized, dog.
overpower magical
Wait, go back. Yeah, he looks-
forces. In one episode,
Look, he looks traumatized. That man actually looks traumatized. Oh my god, that man just like this acting like this completely normal. Oh my god, this show is hilarious.
he broke through a love potion just by loving someone else more. He weaponizes guilt, overwhelms with affection, and softens gods with his soul. And he has a literal
Alright.
cute combo attack. Gotta love it. He also has law manipulation, censoring an entire episode to prevent anything
is
unpleasant from
happening
happening.
with this show, bro?
That's right. Darwin can change the laws of his very own universe to enforce his
Crack.
Nah, for real, that man.
It was just crack.
Nah,
Straight up
for real.
crack.
Nah, they just come up with like the most most random stuff, dog. I can't, I couldn't do it. Oh my god, this is insane.
peace. Even his perception is a weapon as well. In the others, he filters people out of reality simply because they're not important to him. In another episode, he ignores an alien apocalypse so hard that the apocalypse fixes itself. I mean,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
He can absorb information by eating books, gain new
Wait, then look, just constantly just open his head like a cap or whatever or lid, and then like just show his brain dancing. Okay. No, for real, dude, what is going on? That's what I'm trying. Like, what is this, bro? What is this show? What is this show?
dialects instantly. He can
Oh my
fuse
God.
with Gumball to become even stronger. And since Gumball is a
There's no way.
Saiyan, it looks like they have their own version of Gogeta. But
No,
Vegito is the
don't do
GOAT.
that.
You can argue with the wall. He
Don't
can
do
induce
that.
sleep with his eyes, manipulate dreams, and resist aging because the universe itself won't allow him to grow old. In the job, he's aware that
Wait. So you told me they're gonna be young forever? I beg your pardon. They're not gonna grow up like ever. That's insane. What is this show, bro?
No, I guess.
True, but like, come on, dude. You tell me they're never gonna grow old, like ever. We're never gonna see like a grown up version of Gumball. Oh my god, my man, that's gonna stay young forever. My man never get
You're like a time loop, bro.
not yeah. My man's never gonna get a job.
Hear it up.
My man's never gonna get a job, like ever. He can like get this
I
like
mean, isn't that a good thing though? He never has to worry about making bank.
true. I mean, unless his mom kicks him out, but I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. We'll see. That's insane.
He always comes back.
Nah,
He
for real.
always comes back.
Yeah, he always comes back. He'll be fine.
Richard getting employed is causing time to rewind, so he adapts to it. Meaning Darwin perceives non-linear timelines like a plot twist. They don't affect him unless he allows them to. And probably the most terrifying part, Darwin might be able to end his own universe. Not with any weapons or screams or power-ups, but just by being too important to the story. He shares the protagonist status with Gumball, and if he were to vanish, the structure of the show would collapse. That means Darwin's existence is tethered not to his body, but to the narrative glue that holds Elmore together. If he ever chooses to leave, the show ends. Darwin isn't just a side character, he's a concept. His kindness scaled to apocalyptic levels, his friendship weaponized into a divine force. And probably the scariest part of all of this is that he doesn't even know it. Overall, Darwin would scale to fifth dimensional or low complex multiversal with immeasurable speed. And shout out to Alan who dropped 80 to...
Oh yeah, I know this episode. They were stuck in the woods. That man was actually about to eat Gumball. I forgot about that. At least he was trying to. Oh my god, I forgot about that episode. That was demonic. Nah, that's insane.
Sponsor
Look at
this
bag, smile and everything. Oh my god.
video. In the end, the amazing world of Gumball just wouldn't be complete without his brother. And I'm not saying that to be wholesome. It's literally the truth. He's one of the strongest, more than anyone can be. He grew legs to walk on land and buried gods in the sea. What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification.
There you go. That was it. Do you like the videos? Yeah, you like the videos? Very good. Yay.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Okay. Appreciate it. Yeah, so maybe next time we do this again, we make a part 2 of this. But I guess you gotta go though or something, right? Or I don't know. You might be busy, so I'm not sure. I mean, you sleepy?
Take a nap.
You gonna take a nap? Okay. All right. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video though. Make sure to like, subscribe for more. I appreciate my guest here of joining us today. Appreciate you. And other than that, see you guys in the next live stream. This is the end of the video here. There you go.
Cheers.
Okay, there you go. Okay, yep. I'll see you later.